If there's nothing you take out from this video, I want you to take this out. Whoever has power over you, you give it to them. I'm gonna say it again because my cute voice be sweet and y'all be sleeping and don't listen to anything I be saying. Hello my darlings, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time, hey darling, don't make this your last, honey. Subscribe, let's get to know each other a little better. And if this is not, thank you boo so much for coming back. I appreciate the support always. 1 minute for my hair, another minute for my makeup. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your power back. In a previous vlog I mentioned how, you know, I gave people power over my life. I got it back. Okay, I got it back a while ago actually. If I do say so myself, I'm here to tell you how to get your power back. And yes, I'm aggressive because like I'm that big sister who wants the best for you. Okay, so let's get it popping. The very first thing I have for y'all is to learn who you are. Like, I feel like you can't get anything done if you don't know who you are, because if you don't know what you stand for, honey, best believe you fall for everything, every working thing. So you need to know who you are, know what you like, what you don't like, what you will take, what you will not take. Okay, the kind of people you want to be around, the kind of energy that you want to be around. Learn who you are, and this can help you with so many things. In fact, this is the foundation. Like, if you don't know thyself, I'm not sure how anything is going to play out, because you keep giving people the authority to make choices for you because you don't know what you want. You keep giving out your time to other people because you don't see your time as important and you don't prioritize your time. You keep giving out your talents and not charging because you don't think what you do is important. It's like, honey, it is. So the first step is to get to know yourself, who you are, what you like. And honestly, I feel like once you crack the code, now I'm not trying to say it's easy, because it's not easy. Getting to know yourself is a lot of work, and you have to sit with yourself most times. You have to, you know, have conversations like, honey, what are you thinking? And you know, you have to reply that question to yourself. Like, it's a lot of work. If you want me to make a video on that, I can definitely do that for you, my darlings. But yeah, it's a lot of work, so I don't expect you to get it overnight, but I'm saying that that's the first step if you want to take your power back, if you want to be in control of your mind, your time, your decisions, your actions, if you want to be in control of what you eat, what you drink, all of that. You have to know who you are in regards to all the things you want to take your power back on. Does that make sense to you? Okay. The next thing is to set and enforce boundaries with yourself and with family and friends. Now, you know how I didn't say set boundaries. Honey, anyone can set boundaries. There are laws in the Constitution which nobody gives two pens about. They were set but not enforced. So you have to set and enforce boundaries. So you gotta know, like, what is your no? Like, for me, it's disrespect. Like, I can fuck with you so hard, so steady, but the moment I feel disrespected by you, I tell you, you do it again, I'm gone. I will not be in a relationship where I'm disrespected. It won't happen. Set boundaries for yourself and for family and friends. You know, like, is there a particular time you don't want to be disturbed? Is there a particular event that you don't want to go, even though everyone in your family is going to? Even with yourself, like, are there people who make you feel a certain way that you obviously don't like, but you know, you don't want them to feel, don't let me catch you. You don't want them to feel the type of way, so you hang around negative energy that obviously makes your system want to boil, but you're there because you're caring about how they feel, but you don't care about how you feel. We're not fighting. I'm just saying, set boundaries and enforce them, because it's one thing to say, oh, I don't let my friends talk to me anyhow, and it's another thing to let your friends talk to you anyhow. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Another thing I have is to not apologize for putting yourself first. Now, tell me, if a building was burning and everyone had an equal opportunity to get themselves out of there, honey, do you think anyone will come for you? Maybe your mommy and your daddy. Maybe. Everyone, human beings, are selfish creatures, which means that they will most likely 150,000% put themselves first. So the question is, why will someone come at you for putting yourself first? Now, I'm not saying don't ever be selfless, like, child, that's not what the Bible preaches, okay? Obviously, you should help others, you should, compromise with, but that's on a different ground. Those are all in different circumstances. Right now, you're trying to take your power from someone who you've let have so much control over your time, your money, your actions, your decisions. You're taking your power back from them, right? So in this scenario, honey, you get to be selfish. You get to put yourself first. You get to do whatever you want to do. Because in this scenario, honey, you're not the bad guy. You're not the bad guy. The thing about people who are toxic is they make you feel bad for just wanting to be yourself. They make you feel bad, and they always play the victim, like, let's say you were spending half of your salary on them for something, and then you decide to put half of your salary into savings, and you're the bad guy. I'm like, make it make sense, okay? Honey, whatever you feel like you've been overextending, whatever you feel like you've been over giving out, take it back and don't apologize for it. Honey, it's your money, it's your time, it's your effort, it's your talent. If you always help a friend with an assignment, right? Y'all been doing this for like years now, and he now expects you to come through for his assignments, right? Good. Now, do you know that if you say no, he's going to find someone else who's going to do that assignment, and if the person asks him to pay, he will actually pay to get that assignment done. Another thing is to stop people pleasing. Oh my god, I used to be a people pleaser, and now that I look back at it, I just have a ball of vomit in my mouth every time I think that I would actually put myself down to let someone else be happy. What? If you're not at this point yet where you have a very high sense of self-worth, I totally get it. Like, Rome was not built in a day. This baby was not built in a day either, okay? It took like a lot of learning, a lot of training, my mindset, and all of that, which I will talk about in future videos, so subscribe and stick around, okay? But really, people pleasing is something that, you start off as being nice. Honey, I always say this, and this has really helped me. No human being is nice. When you say something is nice, a nice car, a nice house, nice are for objects. You're not a nice person. You're not an object. With people, you're kind. So which means you can decide to be kind in a particular situation. So kindness is different. When you say, oh, I'm a nice girl, you're not a nice girl. Because if you're a nice girl, you're like a nice car. And a nice car is nice, but like, okay, then what? The moment you start making someone else a priority over you, the moment you start making someone else's time a priority over your time, you are literally giving them ownership. You're like, take my time and do whatever you want to do with my time. That's not how we're building this billion-dollar business, billion-dollar brand. That's not how we're creating generational wealth. That's not how we're getting 7 streams of income. Honey, that's not how we're doing it. No, that's not how this community is doing it. No. I will make a video on this, of course, because I need them girls to get up and get working. We have dreams. We have dreams that God has placed in our heads, and We need to partner with him to bring it to fruition. He needs it as much as we need him. So I need you to take back your time, take back your energy, take back your money, take back your efforts, and put it into something that was made for you. Does that make sense? The last tip I have for you is to not take things too personally. I wouldn't say it's easy, not at all. Okay, so with not taking things personally, I'll give you an instance, right? I was in a toxic relationship. No, it was not a relationship. Just so you know, a relationship with your brother is a relationship, okay? I don't know why I feel the need to explain this, but it is, right? So I was in this friendship where, you know, it was really toxic, right? And the person would always make me feel so terrible. And I used to be like, was it me? No, it's not you. When one person treats 5 people with the same manner, it's not them, okay? He would say backhanded compliments, backhanded insults, and I'm like, I used to think it was me. I used to think I did something. No, honey, it's not you. It's them. It's how they perceive life. That's how they're reacting to it. Whenever toxic people feel threatened, whenever they feel insufficient, they try to do something to make sure they make you feel less than, because that is how they feel more than. That is it. So it's not you. You're not the problem. The fact that at that point in time, this individual is feeling so lack thereof that the only way they can feel good about themselves is bringing you down, has nothing to do with you, my darling. Absolutely nothing. It has to do with them, how they see the world, how they choose to react to situations, how it's all them. If there's nothing you take out from this video, I want you to take this out. I'm serious. Whoever has power over you, you give it to them. I'm gonna say it again because my cute voice be sweet and y'all be sleeping and don't listen to anything I be saying. If there is any individual on this earth that you feel has power over your life, your time, your decision, your money, honey, you gave it to them. You gave them that power. You gave them that authority. You sanctioned. You definitely said, okay, you can have half of my salary every month for no reason. You gave them that power and you gave it to them, and anything that is given can be taken back. So if you give it to them, it's your time to take it back, my love, and focus and stop depleting yourself and focus all that energy into something that's going to yield you more results, more money. Okay, and I've come to the end of this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, because in this self-development journey, we are all in this together, honestly. And you can never know too much, and just as you learn, you grow, you experience things, you get out of like old routines and how you broke them and all of that. I feel like it's important that we share, you know, let each other know where you've excelled, where you're lacking, and you know, let's just help each other out, because we are all about building 6-figure businesses. We're all about chasing the dreams that has placed in our hearts. We're all about creating generational wealth. We're all about doing big things, making big moves, and we cannot do any of that if we don't fix what's going on in here. And that's the honest truth. So let us know in the comment section what you resonate with the most, how you've combated some of this, how you took your power back when you felt like you were at a point where you were always overextending. But if you have any other ideas besides the ones I mentioned in this video, please let us know in the comment section, my darling. And if you're not subscribed already by this point, girl, you want a drink? Like, I can make you like lemon tea, ginger tea, something to stick around. Girl, come on now. Come on. We are all about building generational wealth, okay? Don't forget to like, to subscribe, my darling. I remain Adiah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Let me know in the comment section what you've learned. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love and light.